Alright, this is the comedy diary. I'm looking at myself on a screen and I'm filming myself on my phone with my computer. Overly complicated setup, but Mac or Apple just released a new version of their OS and I just wanted to try it out. Anyway, yeah, well, I want to keep doing these and I want to keep doing them with guests. Like I've been doing the couple of last ones with guests, and I have a lot of fun, and I think it makes it easier. But I also want to keep doing solo ones where I talk to myself and I update my own self on what my comedy path has been like. I don't want to say career because it's not really a career. It's just something that I do and that I like, and that maybe one day could turn into something. But first time I did this, I think I had done about 10 sets, 10 or 15 sets, 10 to 20 or something like that. And now I've done about 180. I'm about at 180 now, which is also like very much a beginner, but it's much more though. It's 18 times more than the first time I did it. So I think I have, if not some experience, some experiences that I can talk about. For instance, what I wanted to talk about is about getting paid to do comedy, which I have been a couple of times, maybe 10 times or something like that, maybe a bit more. And maybe I wonder, like, if you're a stand-up comic that's just starting out, just starting out, or even if you're not and you want to know, like, and you never got paid, or you want to start getting paid, it doesn't pay a lot, right? In English, in Montreal at least, most of the spots that I've done that are paid got me $10, $15 max. It's for 5-7 minutes, and I'm also like a beginner, so of course they're not gonna pay me anything that's more than that. But in French, though, which I also do, I've been invited to a bunch of shows and they pay $50 or a little bit more for 10 to 12 minutes, and that's basically 10. They say it's the norm is $10 a minute, which is true in French. In English, it's something else. In English, it's more like we're fighting for crumbs. But in the end, what I want myself is like just more time. Like if they ask me, hey, do you want to do 10 minutes unpaid or 5 minutes paid? I would pick the 10 minutes because I want to have more stage time and more time to try my jokes and more time to just gain experience and get better, and it'll pay off later, if it does pay off. Because the thing is, like, this is like a self-obsession, I guess, an obsession that has nothing to do with success. It's more about getting funnier and just having more fun. So that's that when it comes to being paid. But there's another thing where it's like not just shows or booked shows, it's doing corporate events. And last night I did my first corporate event, and that did pay, I did a 10-minute and it paid $125. It was way, like maybe like an hour away via bus, but I did have a comic that we ride shared. And so I didn't have to pay anything because he was going there anyway, and he was like, I'll just bring you. That's it. So I made $125 on that. For 10 minutes for a corporate event, which they're infamous for being hard and difficult and crowds not caring. But I got lucky on this one. The crowd was really sweet and nice, and it was a lot of fun. So I really like that. So that's for the money part, I guess, of the where I'm at. I'm keeping like all the money that I've been making in comedy to the side, and I even have like my first $5 I'm looking at right now. I just wrote on it comedy. It's just nice to be able to say, hey, I made money telling jokes, right? Which is like a dream, I guess, in a way. Like a dream that I always wanted to accomplish, and I have, and I want to keep doing it. It's just fun. I want to get better. That's what I want. So that's that. And the other thing that I've been doing also now is I've been trying to make more and more content on social media. Another thing that I've been trying to do. And the angle that I've been taking is just being a troll, pretty much, and making fun of social media. So, like, I'll post sort of parodies of trends, but in a way where it's, like, so unfunny that to me it's funny. Or, like, so, like, stupid that it takes the concept or the trend to like its limits, at least for me, of like how stupid it is, and it's really cynical and in bad faith, but I think it's funny, and I've done a couple of videos and they've been getting some views. And if you're watching this and you're one of the people that saw one of my parody videos and are wondering who I am, this is the real me. All those videos are fake, stupid stuff. I just want those videos to be a way into my comedy and what I do and into my person, So if you saw those videos and it made you mad, because they do make some people mad. I have some videos with like 30 comments of people being like, "You're an idiot. You suck at this. You're not real. I do fake magic. You're not a real magician. Like, this is so stupid." I just think it's really funny that people get mad instead of like noticing that it's a joke and that I'm trolling them. Like, there's obvious spelling mistakes in the subtitles that I leave in or that I write in, So that's been a lot of fun, but I'm running out of fuel with those because I'm finding them less and less funny myself. I'm just finding that very often it's kind of like the same joke, and I want to surpass myself. So I've been trying to find other things to do and other concepts, and we'll see how that goes. That's for it's TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. But I've also been posting my stand-up in itself, and that's different, right? Like, some of my stand-up got really good reaction. I have reactions. I have one that got 14,000 views, which is the most successful one, and that's just one. And there's this like sort of rule where people would say, like, if you're a new comic, you haven't been doing it for a year, you should not be posting things online. Like, you have to wait till like you're much better, like 10 years in or something. And I'm like, sure, but then in 10 years, like, I'll be good at comedy, but I'll be bad at social media, and then I'll have to start over like I'm brand new. So I would rather share my process like I'm doing right now. And sure, comedy does not, the best comedy in the world. Like, I'm not the best comic in the world, but at least if people find me early on, they might want to follow my progress and want to follow like, oh, this guy's getting better, or that was kind of funny, So I don't think content online has to be perfect. I think it has to be interesting, and it has to speak to people, right? So maybe some of the jokes that I do will talk to people, and that's good enough, I'm not expecting to blow up on YouTube or anything. I'm doing this for fun and to learn little by little and to build something, in time. So if it takes 10 years to become really undeniably funny, maybe it'll take 10 years also to build an online platform for myself, which is what I'm doing right now. I think I have a scar here and it started bothering me. Anyway, in the middle of the video. So that's for social media. Tonight, I'm also going to live a new experience when it comes to stand-up. I'm going to be hosting for the first time. Hosting a show, basically doing like 10 minutes off top, and then bringing the comics, and if things go too well, resetting the room, and if things go too bad, resetting the room. So keeping like the show going. That's going to be really interesting and new. I'm excited for that. And this is going to be for a show in Spanish, which I feel pretty confident in. I think I'm fairly good in Spanish when it comes to like connecting with the crowd, fucking around with them a little bit, messing with them, getting them going. So I feel like this is going to be a good one. I'm excited. So we'll see how that goes. I'm really, really excited. I'm looking forward to bringing more local comics onto this video diary. If you're a new comic and you found this somehow, feel free to reach out. Feel free to send me a message or a comment or whatever. If you're a local comic, say hi, either in real life or through here. And if you're one of the people that found me through one of my stupid, silly videos, this is me. Like, this is the real me, and I'm not trying to troll. This is really like that. I want to be truthful regarding the process of being a comic, I guess, or trying to do comedy when you're starting out, and this is what it is. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. Have a good one.